Hello, friends. This is a recording for Computer Science 1. I'm here with my friend Jordan Benites, and I'm Jeremy Everett, and we are going to be doing a little bit of Python programming. All right, Jordan, go ahead and share your screen, and we'll see if we can get started.
I am really trying this right now.
That's okay.
I'm having a little difficulty.
Oh, go to your Zoom commands, controls.
There we go.
And then hit more, and then share screen, and hit share. We'll just share your whole screen.
There you go.
All right, cool. Okay, so Jordan, what I want you to do is where it says applications on, hit that drop down menu.
Okay.
And let's go Spider CF. I will admit, I don't remember the exact link that we used last week, but I remember last week together, we did work through getting Spider set up. Let's click on no, remind me later for that one. We'll update it later. And now we can launch Spider.
Okay.
And the workaround that we found is basically, and this is something Reese threw up in chat on Canvas. This is basically a way to get Spider to work with inputs. And it's something to do, my understanding is it's something to do with, there was a missed update, which is not the end of the world, but it did cause the input command to lock up Spider. So that's no good. Okay. So while this is opening up, actually, now that it's open, let's just start. Hit the Go Baby Go button on that welcome message. Hit the green triangle up in the ribbon.
Right here.
Yes, please. All right, so enter your name down in the console. There you go.
Whatever.
That'll work. Hey, that'll work. Okay, so that was mostly to verify that we did have Spider working correctly. All right, Jordan, if you did me a favor, go to your Canvas and let's see what we've got in store for this week for chapter 2. Okay, so the first one is the driving cost lab. One of the things that the students pointed out was they actually play a lot more video games than they do driving. And so what they suggested instead was they did something like snacks per hour. I think that's upside down. There we go. Snacks per hour. I'm going to make my screen a little bit bigger so I can see what it is that I'm trying to type or trying to write. Oh, well, you know what? That works too. Okay, so snacks per hour. And then hours per game. And so we could actually do this where we do all three of these as inputs, and then we can do some, print off essentially dollars per game as our result. So Jordan, does this make sense? Does this kind of?
Yeah, it's really making sense. It's like math to me.
Yeah, that's all it is. Okay, Jordan. Let's go ahead and go back to Spider and let's get rocking on that.
Okay.
All right. So the first thing I'd like you to do is make a new file. Okay, and let's do file save as right quick. And that should work. All right, now this is in Python CS1 chapter 01. Do you want to make CS1 chapter 02 since we're in chapter 02 for a folder?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
So then I'll go here and
you need to click new folder. No, on the, there's a new folder button. There we go. And then now you got CS1 chapter 02.
save as driving. I'm just gonna put driving.
Okay. All right. So do you want to do the cost of gaming or you want to do the cost of driving? Which problem you want to work through?
Let's try the cost of gaming.
Okay. All right. So I'll let you just kind of work on it, or do you have any questions?
First question, I'm just gonna see real quick about I'm gonna try to do this real quick. Split it. So if input snacks, no. Okay. The input is 20. No, so we're not using this one. We're just gonna use this one. So we're gonna be inputting random numbers for the hours, right?
Yeah.
So for the coding, it would be like putting the input code from the last one, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Before we do that, though, let's go ahead and on your screen kind of outline what you want to do. So line 8, just do a pound sign and then write one sentence about the first thing that you want to do.
Okay. So pound, oh no. Which one was that again?
It's the above the number 3.
Number 3. Okay. And then snacks underscore per hour. And then
What do you want to do with that?
like I want this.
Yeah.
I want snacks to times this.
Mm,
Am I thinking about this wrong? Or
well, all right. When you're gaming, how many snacks per hour do you eat?
like 2, let's just say.
All right. So what I would write on line number 8 instead would be ask user how many snacks per hour they eat.
Okay.
And this is us making a narrative
Mhm.
of what we're going to go out to do.
There you go.
All right. Let's go down to line 10 or so. And then what's the next question we want to ask him?
We want to ask him how many hours does he gain?
There you go.
Okay.
And then let's go to 12.
How many dollars does he pay for per snack?
There you go. Jordan, I'm not assuming that you would know this, but by chance, do you know how much a bag of Skittles from a vending machine costs?
Like $3.
There you go. All right. Now, what's the calculation that we have to do at the end?
$/game.
Okay, so dollars. Let's say let's just tell a story what that's going to be equal to.
Okay.
So dollars per game is equal to snacks per hour.
Okay. Dollars per game equals hour. Okay.
Times the number of hours times dollars per snack. Cool.
Just fix this up. There you go. Okay.
All right. So let's get it rocking.
Okay.
I guess the first thing, save that and run it. Make sure that we haven't messed anything up.
Okay. Everything's good.
Yep.
So for this, because I'm kind of like, so the code I would use print, right? I would start off with print, and then because you're trying to do calculations, so
Try it.
print. No, wait. Okay, wait. There.
Hey, Jordan,
Hmm.
slow down, my friend. You've got 4 programs to write on that screen.
Okay.
Why not start with the first program on line 8 and just work right underneath line 8?
So you would do
Just go up to line 9.
line 9.
Yeah, let's press enter a couple of times. Let's give yourself some room to work and think.
Okay. So what I'm trying to do is like right now I'm thinking like how do I write the code?
Okay.
So that's what I'm trying to do. So would you put
How about you just, all right. So this is the structure you're going to use a lot.
Mhm.
when you're doing these kind of things. So what's the information that you want to store?
The dollar amount.
So the question is, how many snacks they eat per hour? What's the information you want to store out of that?
The total, right?
Total snacks per hour, or you could just say snacks per hour.
Snacks per hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
So snacks per hour equals
Per hour equals.
Now, remember, when you're making a variable name or doing anything in programming, they like underscores. They don't like spaces. So
Okay.
you want to delete the spaces between snacks and per an hour.
Equals.
Yeah.
Eat.
No.
Oh.
How about you're going to ask the user for this, and this is what they call an input. So just type input.
Input.
Open parenthesis. Oh, hey, read that right quick.
Input prompt any equals. Read a string from standard input. The trailing new line is stripped. The prompt string, if given, is printed to standard output without a trailing new line before reading input.
So the thing I wanted you to take from that is you've got the chance to give it a prompt right now. So what you can do is open parentheses and then a quotation mark.
A quotation mark.
Next to the enter key.
This one.
Yeah. There we go. And now you can ask your question. How many snacks per hour do you eat? Question mark. And just a pro tip, put a space after the question mark. All right. Now let's save that and let's run it.
Save and run. Okay. Oh, I see.
And now put in a number and press enter. Let's say 20.
20.
Hey, Garrett. Hey. Did it work?
No. It did. Well, because it's not popping up anything in line 4, but it did say.
All right. Why is it not popping up anything on line 4?
Because it's not equaling.
Or did we not ask it to print anything out?
I see.
So go to the end of line 9. Let's press enter. And I'll give you, this is one of the fun ways that I like to do print. So just type print, then open parenthesis, then type the letter F, which says we're doing this as a formatted string. Now drop a quotation mark. And now say you entered, and then do the curly bracket. It's above the square bracket. So you hold the shift key.
Right here.
Yeah.
Is it right here? Okay.
Oh, no. This one.
Oh, I see.
And then snacks per hour. And remember, you've got to use the same variable, the same exact name that you used up above. Close the curly bracket. And then put in a space, snacks per hour.
Space.
And period at that.
Space.
Okay, now run it. Save it and run it.
Save and run. 20. You enter 20 snacks per hour.
All right. So let's talk about line 10 right quick. Snacks per hour, when it's inside the curly brackets, you're telling it, I want you to do a formatted print, and I don't actually want you to print that variable name. I want you to go and print off what that variable name represents. Now, once you leave the curly brackets and you're on that last part where it's snacks underscore per underscore hour, then you're just printing off a string. And so those underscores, because it's just text, you can delete those.
The under bracket.
Yep. And put spaces back in. That way it looks more like English. There you go. Now, run that.
Run. 20. You enter 20 snacks per hour.
Why does it say entered 20 with no space in between?
Is it because I forgot a space right here?
Yep.
Or space.
Now save it and run it. Let's see if it fixed that.
20. There you go.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Rinse and repeat. How many hours do you game?
Okay. So now you put hours, snacks per hour. So how much hours does he game? Does he? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
How many hours does he game? So under hours underscore, or how many hours does he game? So snacks per hour, hours underscore per underscore game equals input, then parentheses, quotation, question mark, space, and then save, run that. No. Oh. Hours per game. So if you put one code up here, oh, it's because I forgot the print. Did I?
You just asked some really good questions. I think you got distracted, but you asked really good questions.
Okay.
All right. So you're inside the same file. When you hit go baby go, it actually starts at line 1 and then just starts walking down from the top. So right now you're hung up at an input on line 9. And you luckily gave a prompt, so we at least know where that input is. And that's why we can see on the screen, it's asking how many snacks per hour do you eat? So punch in a number for that.
Okay.
You entered 20 snacks per hour. Yay. How many hours do you game?
Okay. So I'll just say 3. And then since I didn't put the print, okay.
Rock on with your bad self, my friend.
I'm getting it slowly.
Hey, you're getting it. This is perfect.
Entered. And then space this hours underscore per underscore game. This thingy. Per game. Would you say per game or per day? Since it's how many hours does he game? I'll say a day.
Okay.
Sorry, okay. And then, oh, forgot.
So do you need to update line 12 to go with that?
Yes, you do. Okay. Oh, I think I'm just gonna leave it the game so I don't mess with it. Game. Okay. And then question mark. And then save. And since I have this little thingy, hours underscore per underscore game. Oh, capitalize.
So I will admit, this is why I usually copy and paste, because I'm not that good at typing. All right, let's run it.
Okay. Save, play. Okay, snacks you eat 20. 20 hours you game 3. You enter 3 hours per game. There we go. Or that's a question mark.
All right.
Okay, and then can we copy and paste?
I like it.
Okay.
I like it a lot.
Okay, so this one's going to be how much does he pay per snack?
I copy and paste quite a lot when I'm doing any of this stuff.
Snack. There you go.
Now we're gonna play with this just a little bit. Put a dollar sign out in front of that first curly bracket.
Oh, which one we're at? Oh.
So it's going to print off how much you pay per snack.
Mm-hmm.
Put a dollar sign to the left of the first curly bracket.
Right here.
Go left, a little further left, the first one. There you go. Drop a dollar sign in there.
Dollar sign.
All right, now run it.
Save and run. Okay. 23. How much you pay per snack? $3. You put dollar sign?
I know, just press enter and let's see what it prints off as.
You do 3. Oh.
All right. So this is where things get a little bit complicated. This is where I start to have a little more fun with it though. All right. So line 16, we're going to, let's go back to the Canvas page. I want to show you something right quick.
Okay.
All right. See how they have print. So copy that line there, kind of middle. Print. Yeah, down a little bit.
Right here.
Yeah, one down from that. Copy that line. Let's go paste that in your code
You want to try?
after line 16. All right, so we're going to doctor this a little bit. Let's the 0.2f, 0.2f, 0.2f. We only want one of those.
Okay. So boom, and then space.
And then where it says your value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we only want one of those.
Okay.
Now double click the word pay per snack. No, up on line 15 where it's declared as a variable.
Oh, I see it.
Double clicky that. Copy it and paste it down on line 17.
Onto the format.
Where it says your value 1, double click that word, paste it. Now put a dollar out in front of the first curly bracket on line 17. So to the left of the first curly bracket.
Right here.
Little right, 2 characters.
Right there.
Okay, save it and run it.
Save it. Run. Game 3. Pay per sec. 4. Ooh.
Highlight that line, copy it, and let's do a Google search. Let's do an internet search.
On right here for the value there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Open a new tab. Usually works pretty well.
There you go. Try not to press the zoom.
There you go.
Okay. Let's try this one.
Scroll down a little bit. They're basically describing what the problem is.
The F format code in dot format number string formatter requires a floating number, and yet you're passing it to the variable number. Try the DSA number. String value from the data frame should convert number to a floating number before passing it to the formatter.
So, Jordan, you found what you need to find.
Okay.
Highlight the word float and the parenthesis after the word float, but not the parenthesis before.
Okay.
There you go. But not the word number, just the word float and that parenthesis.
In the parenthesis?
And the parenthesis after the word float.
Okay.
It's all good.
Try my
Yeah,
best here.
got it. Okay, let's go back to your code.
Control C. Or not Control C. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good.
Ah.
All right. Now I want you to look where you see the word input, and right before the word input on line 9, paste in the word what you have in your clipboard. So paste it in there. And now go to the end of the line.
Should I put a parenthesis?
End of line 9.
End of line 9.
And then drop the parenthesis there. So the way that sentence reads now is that we're going to load something into snacks per hour. What we're going to load is a floating point number. That's a floating point conversion of the input. And the input is where the user answers the question. How many snacks per hour do you eat?
Okay.
Rinse and repeat that on your next 3 inputs or next 2 input statements. So essentially what you're telling your computer is when the meat sack puts in something, store it as a number, not as a string. Because normally it's going to store it as a string, like words and stuff, just text. But you're like, no, this is more than text. This is an actual number. Okay. Run it again. Save it and run it again.
Boom. How many snacks do you eat? 20. 20.0 snacks per hour. How many hours do you game? 3. 3.0. How much do you pay for per snack? 4. Okay.
So we're getting close. What I want you to do now, I'm going to coach you on how to combine line 16 and 17.
Okay.
All right. So go to line 16, cut off everything after the $sign. All right. Delete that $sign as well. Now do quotation mark and oh no, not parenthesis, quotation mark.
Oh, quotation mark.
Basically what we're going to say is we're going to do the first part of the print statement. And then we're going to go to the next line, do the next part, and then we'll end the print statement. So delete the question mark. And the quotation mark's the one right next to the enter key. So hold the shift key and then press there you go. Now, the trick on how to get this to stay on the same line, put in a comma. So we're adding additional inputs, space just to keep it clean and tidy. End, so END equals. And we don't want it to do anything. So just drop in another quotation mark. And go to the end of the line and close parentheses. All right, let's save that and run it. You see what that looks like. So now we need to finish that thought. So let's go to the end of line 17. Let's do comma end equals, but you have to do it inside the parenthesis. So go left. There you go.
Right
Nope.
in here.
Yeah, right there. Comma.
Oh.
You have to put a comma in, otherwise it will get huffy. And then end equals quotation mark. Go to the end of the line of 17, press enter. And now print. And finish that thought. So you entered, and then it'll say how much, and then you'll say, so per snack.
So just put per snack.
Yeah, you'll need the quotation marks though.
Per snack. And then space right here.
Save it, run it, and see if it looks right to you.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of got confused at the end.
Yeah,
The end is like really confusing to me.
basically it's telling you what to do at the end of the line. Okay, let's see if this works correctly the way you would expect it.
Okay. You entered $3 per snack. There we go. I feel like that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Okay, now we're ready to tackle line 19.
The big one. Okay.
Actually, compared to everything else you've done, this is going to be pretty straightforward.
Really?
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of copy and paste.
Oh no. Okay. So you put no.
So read your note to yourself right quick.
Okay. Number per game equals snacks per hour times the number of hours times number per snacks. Okay. So we start off with the money. So you would put not that. You put the code. Would you put the print? Or would you put the entire?
I would start with a variable, maybe like dollars per game.
Dollars per game. See, that's where I'm blank at.
Just type dollars per game. Don't use the money sign.
Oh.
Use the actual word dollars. So DOLLARS underscore PER underscore GAME. See, right now we're defining where we're going to store our results. So we're going to store our results in dollars per game. Now we can define what we're going to store there. So dollars per game equals. What does dollars per game equal?
Snacks per hour.
Well, just double click on line 9, that word snacks per hour. Oh yeah, no, it's right there. Yeah, just click that. That should drop it in. Double click.
There you go.
Times. So that's the shift and then the 8.
Where is it? Here's times the number.
No.
Oh, not the number of hours.
Don't try so hard. Remember, you used a capital H on hours per game.
Hours. There it is.
Double click it. Oh, enter works too. Cool. Okay. And then times
Times.
pay per snack with a capital P.
There you go. And then
Enter.
that would be all. You don't put.
All right. Wait, go finish your thought.
So you don't put like a equal N sign or anything like that towards the entire coding right there.
So what you're doing on that line, I'll read it to you. You're saying this variable I defined is going to store the following information. The information I'm going to store is the first number times the second number times the third number. So all you're doing right there is you're storing it. Now this is where the copy and paste comes in. Go highlight 16 through 18.
16 through 18. Copy.
Go down to line 22.
22.
Paste it in. Now, instead of you entered, let's say total cost per gaming session is and instead of pay per snack, now we're going to have dollars per game. So double click the word pay per snack. And now just start typing dollars per game. Lowercase d. Oh, no, it suggested it. Just press enter and it'll grab it. Boom. Okay, now instead of per snack, I think all we need there is a period.
Just right here.
Yeah, so let's just put in a period.
Period.
Save it and run it. Let's give it a go.
University game 3. Total cost per gaming session is $27.
You're eating 3 snacks per hour. And you're gaming for 3 hours. That's a total of 9 snacks. If the snacks are $3 a piece, that's $27 per gaming session.
Okay. So now I think I understand it a little bit more. Like that. See this one right here, the dollars per game. I was kind of like, wait, so am I going to rewrite it? Or like, am I just going to combine everything and like write it as one long continuous?
Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
Does this feel good to you?
Yeah.
Does this make sense?
Mhm.
So basically, we're asking the user to input information. And after that, we take that information, we do a calculation. Lots of different things that you could have done with this, dollars per mile, lots of other fun stuff. Okay. Here's what I'd like to propose. Let's go ahead and stop there.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so go ahead and stop your share. And I will stop the recording. Jordan, good work today, friend. Hopefully this helps a lot of people.